welcome to Georgetown, Guyana on the South American mainland, one of 6 West Indian venues for the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. And we're at the National Stadium for our second match at this venue that was built ahead of Men's Cricket World Cup 2007. Afghanistan, they were just 1 win away from a shot at the semi-finals at last year's Cricket World Cup, and Uganda, the 3rd debutants of this season's tournament, and a side that fought through the African qualifiers to get here. The toss, that was won by Uganda, and they've decided that they're going to have a bowl. So much power at the top of the order there. Ramanullah Gurbas, a winner at the IPL with Kolkata Knight Riders. The engine room, the middle order, including the evergreen Mohamed Nabi, who played in the very first T20 World Cup for Afghanistan. And then have a look at that for bowling power. Rashid and Mujib, the spin men, and Naveed and Faisal Haq Faruqi, the architects of so much mayhem with the ball. A right armour and a left armour, and they really are skillful. As for Uganda, well, Sisazi and Mukasa, keep an eye out for those as the openers. They've got a very good record indeed. That's the powerhouse in the middle. Riyazat Shah, the vice-captain, and then there's the captain, Masaba, who will actually bowl some leg spin. But it's a very good side, it's an impressive side, it's a side that deserves to be here. They've won through a real cutthroat qualifier.
My only request to them were, when you take wickets, ensure you celebrate. And they were like, yeah, of course we will. So I'm looking forward most to their performance on the field, but a close second will be to the vibes that they can bring as a team. We saw all the media stuff, and we know that their team filled with positive vibes and good energy.
Play is the call, here we go. And a really good start. That'll ease the nerves. Oh, what a shot that is from Ramanullah Gurbas. Straight into the crowd for 6, no messing around there.
What a technical shot is, just a little shuffle to the leg side, good height, front elbow, extension of the hand, 89 metres just to push through the ball. No one needs muscles like yours, Carlos.
Scampered single and overthrows. Full toss and put away for 4. Ramanullah Gurbas is in the mood this evening. Another full toss, and it goes the same way as the previous one. And that was simple as well from Ramanullah Gurbas. A little chassé down the pitch and over the top of the infield for yet another boundary. Thrashed through the offside by Ibrahim Zadran. Another boundary. They're racking them up here, Afghanistan. Up and over backward point for 4 more. Tremendous shot from Ibrahim Zadran. Ramjani back into the attack, and just wonder if that was a little edge there.
Not exactly a chance, but he did find the outside edge.
Use of the feet again, and even if long off was in position there, he'd have just been throwing the ball back. What a hit from Ramanullah Gurbas.
Stand and deliver. That's been the story for Afghanistan at the start of this innings. These 2 openers have absolutely thrashed this ball around. Straight down the ground. And that will race away for 4. Through the gap. A fielder after it, but it'll be in vain. 3 boundaries in a row. That's threaded through the offside. Fourth boundary in a row for Afghanistan. They're cruising after being asked to bat here in this night game in Guyana. Great use of the feet, and that's high into the stands for 6.
So technically sound, so elegant yet so powerful.
Well, it's been the story of this innings for Afghanistan. They have absolutely taken the bowlers to the cleaners, and it's been a sight to behold. The call is for 2. It'll be a single, and that brings up 50 for Ramanullah Gurbaz. 50 from 28, 2 4s and 4 6s. His 8th T20 international 50. Absolutely dismissive from Gurbaz. He's brought out the shots here tonight.
That's 4 more. Change of bowling, but certainly not a change in the momentum in this innings. Slashed away backward of square, and that's a terrific bit of fielding out there. They've still managed to come back for 3. Trying to restrict the batters playing on the offside, and he's gone too far in the other direction there, Bilal. Down towards long off, and all the way, is it? No, what a brilliant effort that was on the boundary. It was and no ball's been called as well. Chayuta was down there. He got his hands to it. Here's the shot from Ibrahim Zadran. Not sure whether that'll be given as 4. Hassan Raza signalling it as a 4. 6. What a hit. That was brutal from Ibrahim Zadran. Four more. Fine leg up in the circle, but it wouldn't have made any difference. The 150 up now. Oh! A wicket from Asaba. The record partnership in T20 World Cups was 170. Gurbaz and Zadran aren't going to cross that mark today. Ibrahim Zadran out for 70. Afghanistan lose their first wicket, 154 for 1.
Across the line and out. Another wicket for Uganda, and that will lift their spirits. He is unhappy, and so he should be. He'd want to be there until the end of the innings.
Very well compiled, 76. He is out, 156 for 2 now.
Kaiser Cratchit, out. Uganda dealing in wickets at the moment, and it's Brian Masaba once again.
Trudges back to the dugout for just a brace, gone for 2, and it's 162 for 3 here.
That's straight down the ground. Is it far enough? It's not. It's yet another wicket for Uganda, and this time it's Cosmos Chiuta with the wicket.
Just a late cross seamer. There's the 4th one to go. Gulbadine. He wanted to go right up over the top. The man with the muscles from Afghanistan, who loves to put on a bit of a pose, has got to go for just 4. Yep, skipper in the thick of it took the catch, and it's now 169 for 4.
Oh, trouble.
Oh.
That would be a missed opportunity for Uganda.
Yeah, perhaps he had too much time. Masaba wanted to go all the way to the stumps. In the end, changed his mind and marginally misses. Very, very close.
That's airborne. There's a fielder underneath it, and the catch is taken.
Yeah, good stuff. Really is. Think about the expectation from Afghanistan, but Uganda on this big stage. From Johnny, yeah, show us your muscles, big guy. So we've got the 5th one down. Yeah, Azmatullah. He's got to go. 181 for 5.
Final ball of the innings. And I'll take 2 runs off that final delivery of the 20th over. And it's 183 for 5 what Afghanistan have ended on. They'll be disappointed, at least 30 runs short from where they could have been. But hats off to the debutants, Uganda. A wonderful fight back after Afghanistan were 154 without loss. And they lost wickets at regular intervals to be 183 for 5 at the end of their innings. Incredible opening stand between Gurbaz and Ibrahim, really setting things up, but that's the target. Uganda looking for 184 to win their first ever match at the ICC Men's T20 World Cup.
ICC Men's T20 World Cup on Sky.
We're in Guyana. Match 5 of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup at the National Stadium. And boy, have we had some entertainment in the first 20 overs of this encounter. Afghanistan against Uganda making their first appearance on the big stage. This is what we've been here to watch. We've watched the first half of the encounter, and Afghanistan have batted very effectively indeed. 183 for 5, but it could have been a lot more than that. Uganda fought back superbly in the last half of the Afghanistan innings. Afghanistan in this form of the game during the course of that innings. Rashid Khan, though, laying down the law to his players there. There was a real sense of disappointment. You could see it. It was tangible among the Afghanistan players and support staff with the way they ended that innings. It's a lovely shot from Ranak Patel. Really good start that. Oh, what a comeback from Faisal Haq Faruqi, the big in-swinger. Lovely cover drive from Ronak, but then a lovely response from Faisal Haq Faruqi.
Outstanding delivery, in-swinging Yorker, just pitched up a little bit more. Here's the swing we talked about, brilliant position. Just borders line and a little bit tighter, tucked him in, Patel. He had no answer. That is such a good delivery. It's one of those ones where you say, well bowled. 1 for 4, boundary off the first ball, wicket off the second, 4 for 1 Uganda.
Well, there's going to be a big shout for LBW there. And Hassan Raza says, oh yes. And Mukasa doesn't hang around. He doesn't ask for the review, and fair enough too on first sight. That was an absolute beauty. Another big in-swinger and another wicket.
Faruqi showing his class again. Brilliant seam position. That looks like it might be sliding down leg, you know. Faruqi will take it. It's one of those that in real time it just looked really, really good. So good that Mukasa's walked off. Bowled and duck. Uganda 4 for 2.
Oh, how close was that? Fantastic Yorker. And how did that ball miss the stumps?
Any tips, Carlos?
Gets that one away. Sasazi, he's off the mark. World Cup runs in the bank. And that's the googly. And he's perished. That's how difficult it is to face this man. Mujib Rahman back into action, back in the thick of the wickets.
Extra bounce as well, wasn't he? He's a tall fella. It's what you go to when you're not quite sure what he's going to bowl. Yeah, the back of the hand that you were talking about, you're straight to the sweep shot. Such a strong shot for his as well. Just the fact he's tall, got that extra bit of bounce and couldn't get over top of the ball. He's the leading T20I run scorer, and he is out. That is a big, big wicket. Out for 4. Uganda now in trouble, 8 for 3.
4 runs there for Nakrani. A little bit of width there from Mujib. Nakrani taking advantage, but it really is a difficult group to call, this one. Bowled, played on. Naveen ul Haq strikes, and Nakrani goes. Change of angle there from Naveen. Round the wicket. And Uganda are 4 down.
Nice length, straight. I think it's a 4th stump. And it's not a bad attempt from Nakrani, trying to just run the ball down to 3rd. Unfortunately, he dragged it back on. He's gone. Short stay for him. Gone for 6. Uganda 18 for 4.
Gulbadine takes the catch. Ramjani goes for naught, and Uganda are in disarray.
Excellent captaincy, keeping that slip in place just a little bit wider because of the slower wicket as well. Good length, just uncertain with the footwork, squared up with the back hip, comfortably enough into the hands. Oh, the bodybuilder, he loves it. Thank you very much. Holy moly. Ramjani's gone for a duck, and I'm gone as well, 18 for 5.
All the way for 6.
That's going down to the boundary for 4. It's signalled wides, in fact, by Kumar Dharmasena. Bowled. 3rd wicket for Faisal Haq. And a 6th goes down for Uganda. An airy-fairy shot, really, from Riazat. Head in the air, little cutter.
Skill on show from Fazalat Farooqi. Once more, we've seen swing with the new ball, and now a cutter with the old. And it does for Riazat Shah. Gone for 11. Uganda 47 for 6.
Wickets off successive deliveries for Faisal Haq Farooqi. Going round the wicket, a change of angle there from him. Throwing the ball up outside the off stump. Masaba goes for the drive, gets the nick, and Gurbaz does the rest.
It's a replay of his first spell, just that wider line. I'm not sure if he thought he was intending to do that. Just a foot down the wicket. Thick edge, well taken behind the stumps. He had a good day with the ball, not so much of a contribution with the bat, Masaba. Uganda now 47 for 7.
And an unorthodox approach to that hat-trick delivery, banging it in. That'll be another wicket. I think it carried. Boyer is staying there. Yes, they're going to go upstairs to make sure this edge has carried through to Ramanullah Gurbas.
We have an umpire review. The ball's clearly taken in the wicketkeeper's gloves. I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen.
48 for 8. Good shot from Bilal Hassan. Improvisation there. And smile as well. That's good to see.
That's out, says Kumar Damasina. Immediately reviewed.
Keep rolling it forward for me. Just freeze it there. There's a clear spike as the ball's next to the bat. Kumar, I need you to reverse your out decision to not out standby. You're on screen signal now.
Decision overturned, but a bat in that. That is given. Try something different, Bilal, and his trapped LBW. He's reviewing it again.
The original decision is out. Pitching outside off impacting line. Wickets hitting. Kumar, you can stay with your original out decision. Stand by. You're on screen signal now.
Adrian Holstock confirms that is out. Bilal Hassan is on his way. A 9th wicket falls for Uganda. One more wicket is what Afghanistan are looking for to maybe a comprehensive opening victory for them, the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. Yeah, got him! And that's the end. Afghanistan score a comprehensive victory over Uganda in their opening match of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup, winning by 125 runs.
Yeah, absolutely comprehensive from Afghanistan. Rashid Khan picking up the last 2 wickets. A win by 125 runs. That's quite significant. It will give their net run rate a significant boost, and that might be pretty handy in this group. But what a start for them. 2010 was their first sojourn in ICC men's events in the West Indies. 14 years later, they're here again with much higher hopes this time around. Faruqi with the ball, phenomenal.
We talk so much about Afghanistan's spinners, but we did mention earlier today they've managed to get Faisal Haq Faruqi, Naveen ul Haq into the setup, and they will be key in these conditions. And today they showed exactly how good they are and how they can change things up. That's how it's ended. Afghanistan winning by 125 runs. And a brilliant effort all round, batting, bowling and in the field, and they'll be buoyed by this opportunity to take it one game at a time as they look towards a better finish in this tournament.
Talk about fast delivery. The batter was left startled at the crease.